Hey.
Back.
Back.
So on this little episode of Dashboard Rambling, I think we're going to answer the question, or talk about the question, is van life over-romanticized?
What do you think?
And the answer to that is yes. And are we part of the problem? Yes. We are definitely part of the problem. I don't know if it's our fault though. It's definitely our fault. But it's
in part.
In part. I think we've tried to show a lot of the grit to it, and some people really like that side, but a lot of people also just want to see the beauty. So we end up sharing a lot more of the beauty, which, you know,
it's all beautiful.
It's all beautiful. I think people think like Red Rocks and Sedona are more beautiful than Walmart, though.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. That is 100% correct.
Based on the feedback and engagement rates.
Yes. But yeah, I think van life, to some extent, has become over-romanticized as this like drive your van into the sunset, always camping by the edge of a cliff or by a river.
Like it's easy breezy.
Yeah.
Rainbows.
Yeah.
Butterflies.
Which it's definitely not like that all the time. I mean, it is definitely our goal, like in this lifestyle, to find those beautiful places to camp at and live at. But there's there is a lot of work that goes into getting there.
A lot of ups and downs and challenges. Just a lot of work.
And I think a lot of it too has to do with like where your comfort level lies.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's okay to be uncomfortable, and also like that progression. Your comfort level like slowly gets diminished, I would say.
We become adaptable. The more that we do this outside of our comfort zone, or that kind of like dances and pushes along those edges, the more adaptable we realize we are. Yeah.
So like, I guess it's not, you know, I don't think it's like van life's fault that it became over-romanticized.
It's just the nature of social media.
Yeah, I think like social media in general is like, a lot of times people are just trying to like put their best foot forward and like and shine a really good light on what they're doing or themselves,
which is great.
Which I don't think is really necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, what we focus on grows.
Yeah. So that, I mean, I think when you're involved in this community, like in the van life community, there is a immense amount of positivity with everyone pretty much we've ever met on the road. It's there's very few people we've met and been like, wow, they're dicks, you know.
Just a couple.
It's like a really loving, open community that's into exploration and very open.
Wait, what's your point?
My point being that the reason that it's become over-romanticized is because that there's a lot of positivity in it. So everyone's like really positive with what they're putting out into the world. But not always. There's not always the sharing of the struggle of waking up and it's raining for a week. You know, waking up in the rain for a week, or you know,
being broken down on the side of the highway.
Yeah, like all the time.
Being sick.
Yeah.
Just having like self-doubt what you're doing.
Living in a small, tiny box with a significant other and in our case, 2 dogs, which looks pretty cozy right now.
It's cozy. We don't have heat though, so we're working hard to be cozy.
Yeah, we don't. My feet are frozen. So, yeah, van life has so many amazing aspects, but it's also not all rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah.
And I think it could be cool if we show even more of that.
Yeah, for sure. Would you want to see more of that? How would that look on vlogs or on YouTube? I mean, on Instagram, that's easy for me to imagine, but I mean, I guess it's just shooting the reality, kind of like we did the first couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to see?
Getting back to the roots.
Do you like the grit? Do you like the real?
I mean, once again,
I like it all.
I don't say the real. It's all real.
It's all real.
It's all real.
It's all real.
Like I don't think there's any like moments that are like are fake because we're there doing them.
But sometimes there's a lot that goes into a photo, though. Sometimes, like, people think we just rolled up and this is what's really happening, but actually we, like, kind of scouted a location a little bit, and we positioned the van to work with the light. We, you know, were inspired to do this or that, and then maybe that whole process took an hour. Maybe we got into an argument. Photographers.
Yeah. So we definitely got in an argument.
A few.
Yeah, we've never fought.
We've never fought, no.
Like 4 minutes ago. So yeah, van life is over-romanticized, for sure.
And I think it's life. Like life, this is life. Like, I think we've gotten a little bit too used to comfort and convenience in our modern society, and that this is like a false sense of security. And that it's important for us to feel cold and feel hot and have to figure things out in the real world, because that's what humans do, and that activates a part in our brain that we've used for thousands and thousands of years to survive. So, yeah, get uncomfortable, but also take care. And yes, van life is romanticized.
That is a dashboard ramblings, if I've ever heard one. We'll have to leave it on that.